Hello everyone, Stabani Wilmalinga here on Adoforce Electrical Contractors channel. Let me welcome you by actually letting you know that today we managed to speak to one of the employees here at the company of Adoforce Electrical Contractors. He's the Chief Operations Officer and his name is Mr. Yandisa Soji. Just only said and had a chat about his journey before and after he joined the company, and we touched on a few important aspects as well of the business, as well as how he actually manages his day-to-day responsibilities. So without further ado, just tune in, sit back and listen to the conversation that actually went between myself and Mr. Yandisa Soji. Tune in. Hello everyone, Stabani Wilmalinga here on your show here on Adoforce Electrical Contractors channel. Quite interestingly, this is actually our very first episode that we are going to do today here at Adoforce Electrical Contractors company. We are going to do the episode with one of the employees at the company who is going to introduce himself and is going to tell us what it is, that he does on daily basis in as far as his responsibilities are concerned. Without further ado, let me welcome the gentleman, and then he's going to introduce himself, and then he will tell us about, what he does here at Adoforce Electrical Contractors. Sir, how are you?
I'm okay.
Are you well?
I'm well, thank you, sir.
No, you look good.
Thank you, thank you.
Good
And
stuff.
how are you?
No, I'm all right. I'm all right, no complaints.
Yes, sir.
Please introduce yourself, and as we start, just introduce yourself and tell us about your background and how you got started in your industry.
Okay. Nah, thank you. My name is Yandisa Soji is my surname, and I'm a Chief Operations Officer for the company Adoforce. And yes, my background where I started electrical industry.
Yeah.
It was not easy, bruh.
Yeah.
It was not easy.
It's a very long one.
It's a very long one, more especially, without guidance coming from school, you do all the courses, and then when you think you are done, then they want experience. That is the nature of the electrical industry. You go to school, then you want work, then they tell you about experience. So it's very much important, the experience, more than the learning of the theory. You need experience.
Okay.
That's the most critical one. That's what I struggled on starting. It was the experience that I didn't have. So it gave me a challenge to start up my career, which is I had to even, trying to find small courses. I've done small courses like call center. I've done call center.
Is it?
Yeah. After I've done my diploma, I had to go and do a call center because I needed work at that time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where I started.
Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Since you are here at Adoforce Electrical Contractors, what do you think are the biggest challenges, facing businesses in the industry of the electric subcontracting?
Yeah. The challenges on this electrical conductor is, more especially when you are a contractor, you need to get to the clientele. You need to get clientele, and it's not easy getting the clientele because of there's a process of tendering. You have to tender for the work, for the municipalities, the likes of ESCOM, even the private sector. You also don't go easily like that. You have to follow the protocol of tendering. Then when you get into the tendering process, then work-wise, that's where everything starts. It starting from the tenders, then you go. Now the challenges that we always have, is the shortage of skilled labor.
Yeah.
You understand? The shortage of skilled labor that need to adapt on rapid involving the technologies, you know, rising cost of the materials and equipment, navigating complex regulation, you know, ensuring safety and compliance. You know, those are the challenges that we have. And managing finances, cash flows, competitive and market services, efficient. It's broad. It's broad. In short, it's broad.
I understand. I mean, like having spoken about, you know, like the technology, you know, like that you need to embrace to keep up with the moving times. How do you then stay up to date, you know, like with the latest trends and developments in your industry?
Okay. All right. On the developments, you know, through the combination of research, industry engagement, strategy planning, internal research, and external partnership, that's what assists a lot, because of you need to be in the loop of what's going on in the industry. Once you let go of that, then you are planning to fail.
I understand.
Yes.
So meaning like you must always continuously teach yourself
Yes.
about the latest trends,
Yes.
you know, so that you are also above the wave in as far as
Yes.
progress is concerned.
Yes. Yes. You need to stay in the loop.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can you share a success story or an accomplishment that you are particularly proud of in your career?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's quite a lot. Starting, you know, the electrical industry is a little bit tricky if you don't have guidance. That's the other thing. So when I started the electrical industry, it was a loop that I did not think I would overcome.
Okay.
But because of people around me, you know, they always encourage me never give up of something that you have started. If you start something, you have to finish.
100%. Yeah.
You understand? I started as a electrical assistant.
Okay.
That's where I started. And then I had to work my way up to become an electrician, artisan. Through the years of being an assistant, I had to learn a lot. This is now in terms of the experience, because of you can't be an artisan without an experience. You need that experience. Then you become an artisan.
True.
Then from artisan, you know, I had to be a coordinator, project coordinator, you know, started from the team leader, project coordinator, project management, up until now, I'm a operations officer. You know, my road has been chopping and changing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's where I see myself now as a chief operation, which is I never thought, because I saw as an electrician.
Yeah.
That was my goal, to be an electrician. But through the years and an experience, I end up being a chief operating officer.
No. I mean, like you definitely come a long way.
A long way.
You definitely come a long way.
A long way.
So having said all that, and you know, like having touched on all those important elements, what advice would you give to someone just starting out, you know, that industry, you know, somebody who just entered the industry and say, I also want to make it in the industry. I also want to know the ins and outs and actually be successful within the industry. What advice would you have to someone like that?
First of all, when you enter in the industry, electrical industry is broad. You can be in the electrical industry, but it is broad. So the advice that I would give someone who's starting, I wouldn't like them to start the way I've started, lack of experience.
Yeah.
So it's always best to measure the two, which is the theory and the experience. So don't go above the theory and then you leave the experience. They need to go hand in hand.
They should balance.
They should balance. Experience is the most important thing in this industry. You need experience. You need to, someone who's starting needs to study the electrical broad industry so that he can be able to choose which side is going on the electrical industry.
I see.
Yes. By saying that, on the electrical industry, there is part of ESCOM, which is the transmission side, and then there's jointers, there's protection guys. There's a lot. There's a lot. So a person must focus of the goal that this is what I want to see myself in the next years. Yes.
All right. Just moving along. Can you speak to the importance of company culture and how you cultivate a positive work environment?
That's the most important one when it comes to the company culture. Because of just one, the shared values, the attitude and practices within the organization, it has an impact on employee engagement, productivity, and overall success. A positive work environment by the strong culture can lead to increased job satisfaction,
Yeah.
and improve business outcome as a whole.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
So that one is the most important one.
No, I hear you. I hear you. How do you measure success? How do you measure success in your business, and what metrics do you focus on? How do you know that your business is successful? Yeah.
Through various financial and non-financial metrics, with the focus on both profitability and overall business health.
Yeah.
Key indicators include revenue, profit margins, customer satisfaction, operational efficiency, and growth potential.
Yeah.
You understand?
So those are the metrics that you.
Those are the metrics that you can measure.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The financial growth.
I see.
Yes.
I see. We are actually like almost close to the end, but before we close, can you please just share any lessons you have learned from failures or setbacks in your career?
Failures and setbacks are not really end points, but rather valuable opportunities, for learning and growth.
Yep.
You understand? They offer, insights and into what doesn't work, build resilient and foster a more adaptable and innovative mindset. Right? You understand? Yes, because of these. Remember, failing. It's not the end of the world. Because if ever you remember, fail is the first attempt in learning.
100%. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Yandisa, just give us your last, like a reply on this very last question for the day. How do you balance the needs of your customers with the needs of your business?
Okay. That one, it involves the understanding and prioritizing both. This means deeply understanding customer expectations, aligning business goals, with the customer satisfaction and adapting to changing needs through continuous feedbacks and improvements. You know, it's actually a dynamic process that require an ongoing effort to ensure a win-win scenario
Okay.
where both the business and its customer thrive.
Okay.
We understand?
So meaning like there's a continuous communication between the
Communication
business
between the
and
business and the customer.
so that you guys are able to reach the common
The
denominator.
common goal, yes. It must be the win-win situation.
Yeah.
So that the customer is satisfactory. From if ever the customer, you satisfy the customer, that's a positive side for the business.
Okay, Mr.
Yes,
Any closing statement? Anything at all?
not really, but I will say this. You know, for the business to grow, it needs a hand-in-hand partnership. You know, you need to work closely with your customer, the client. It's broad. So yes, in closing, that I will say that.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was Mr. Yandisa Soji, the Chief Operations Manager,
Officer.
Chief Operations Officer here at Adoforce Electrical Contractors, here on the very first episode of Adoforce Electrical Contractors channel with me, Tabani Wolmaleka. Remember to subscribe to the Adoforce Electrical Contractors channel to get more of this type of the episodes. Until we meet next time, keep well.
Thank you.